Unless you have a warrant, there just ain't no way.
I don't need a warrant to talk. Get out of my way. You touch me.
Would you like me to do it again?
We can help you with?
You can start by telling your boys to put their guns in the floor and then back away from them. Or I guess maybe you can have one of them shoot me. But is Dickie Bennett really worth dying in a federal gas chamber?
And those are the only two options you see for us, huh?
There's the third. He could die right here.
Okay? Dickie, Jesus! You know Boy Crowder runs this place now.
Jesus, is that anybody's great dear friend?
Dickie, no. You can't stay here. No. Dickie, please. Boy finds us here in your castle.
Okay, listen. I need your help. Okay, and if you can't help, I can't think of a better place to meet the Reaper than right here.
What do you mean, Mike?
Okay, here's the thing. See, over the years, you've had to spend some time up in Nobles, hiding out from some man or trouble. These friends of yours are doing hiding. I'm wondering if they maybe might have heard something about where Limehouse is hiding his money.
If you go to Nobles looking for Rob Pilstone Limehouse, you are liable to end up fed to hogs.
Yeah. I know if I die here on the moon, it don't really make a whole lot of difference. Don't make. I need your help. Take it down.
Limehouse keeps his money buried under the church.
Oh, Mike, I'm disappointed in you.
What?
Every kid in Harlan grew up hearing that right there, that little fairy tale. Nobody believes that.
No, my friend Trixie, she saw it with her own eyes. So you need to promise me something.
Okay.
I just want you to promise me that if you ever find yourself running things, that you make me queen.
Michigan plates. That'd be a hell of a coincidence.
It's not. Theo told him sooner.
And you know this how?
They came by my place this morning.
You don't think that's something you should have told your chief?
What are you talking about? I just told you.
You told me you were doing all right. That you were drinking too much, but basically getting by. You remember that?
What's your point?
Even under ideal circumstances, Raylan, the prospect of first-time fatherhood can make a man feel unmoored.
Unmoored?
Oh, shut up. I'm just feeling my way through this.
All right, I've already got it, Daddy.
Yeah, I've met your daddy.
Fair enough, continue.
To be clear, I just don't need you to be any more reckless than normal. All right?
They are afraid of getting shot.
Whatever your failings are going to be as a father, I'm pretty sure that your child is going to be better off if you manage to stay above ground long enough to make his acquaintance.
We got ourselves a problem.
Dickie Bennett's on his way to Hawaii with his mama's money on the seat beside him.
No, it ain't Dickie Bennett. I sent the collection boys out there to see Parker and Longball and counted him short and Arlo last week.
The hell you say? Shorting on me?
Jesus, it ain't rocket science. If anybody wants to know what happened to Delroy, you just say that he stopped paying and they best not go down the same road.
It ain't about Delroy either.
What is it about, Johnny? What did they do this time?
Nothing. They're dead.
Let's talk about ED. As you get a little older, things tend to work a little differently.
I felt shame, embarrassment, guilt.
Like something had been knocked out from underneath me. What HIMS does is says, hey, look, don't worry about it. We got this part covered. 100% online.
The whole process was very discreet.
It made me feel like I'm a rock star.
This product has changed my life.
When it kicked in, I said, yeah, I'm back. I remember this feeling.
Get started today at 4hims.com.
I told you he'd be there. I told you that was the last place I saw him.
But there was someone there, though.
And I told you he went there to face off with a U.S. Marshal.
Yeah, but you didn't tell us the Marshal lived upstairs. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd think you sent us there expecting him to take care of us.
Or you take care of him, have to go on the run either way.
Well, a man doesn't talk like that unless he's holding the nuts.
It's nothing personal. I just figured the more soldiers Squirrels has down here, the more tenuous my position becomes.
Did you figure if you didn't put us together with him, we'd just go away?
I figured it would buy me some time to cut a deal. Help you in exchange for a guarantee that I don't get left out in the cold.
Well, how about you help us in exchange for your lives?
That sounds a little odd coming from the guy not holding the gun.
Did you help Quarles because of the gun he had, or because of who was behind him? Feel Tonin. He carries this ear around in his pocket.
I'm sorry, it sounded like you said.
Yeah, it's a human ear. And whenever he wants to get some guy's attention, he just takes out the ear and he starts talking into it.
What does he say?
I don't think it really matters.
Jimmy, where's that neighbor lady?
Election boys are sitting on her.
You sure she didn't call us in?
Well, if she had, you got to think at the very least we'd have a squad car out here by now, even in Harlan. Go get her.
As if our protection business wasn't already halfway down the shitter. Boy, this is not good.
Johnny, check the closets underneath the sink, see if you can't find any household cleaners.
You know!
Right. Well, he poured bleach over everything he touched. I'd like to know if he found that bleach here or he brought it with him.
What the hell difference does that make?
Well, if he brought it with him, he is a pro, not some tweaker pulling a crime of opportunity. Go. Ma'am, I am so sorry. I was hoping to spare you this sight.
Well, glad you didn't. At my age, I gotta take my pleasures where I can find them.
Meaning?
Man, I'm tickled to see these two sumbitches dead. Hope they suffered some first.
Well, I suppose that explains why you didn't call police.
Police didn't do shit when these two killed one of my dogs last year. Togo used to bark at all the late night comings and goings. Come outside one morning, found him shot dead in my yard.
That's awful to hear.
Togo got him back, though.
Togo did. Your dead dog.
Who else we talking about?
Well, how did Togo do that? How did he get him back?
I know it is him sent that husky-looking fella to do this year.
Well, you saw the man who did this.
That's correct.
He was heavy-set.
Wouldn't have called him skinny.
But you did say he was husky-looking.
He was. Looked like a husky. Yep. Sled dog? It was the eyes. Even from across the street I could see him. Just like a husky's.
But the man you saw, the husky-looking fella that Togo sent.
Bluest eyes I ever saw.
We got it. You said go figure it out, did you not? And what I do, I went ahead and I figured the hell out of it, man. See, what I did is I was like, wait a second now, Ellen May. I'm thinking she's got to have it. She must
Dickie, what'd you find?
Limehouse hides his money beneath floorboards buried in the dirt underneath Noble's church.
How about them apples, huh? You know, I think I'm gonna give me a bear hug. Sure. Bring it in. I'll be.
I'm not suicidal.
Kick right.
Why, Rodney? We had ourselves in the This ain't the Rodney I know. Come on. I thought I had a brother in you, man. You know, Mom always said you had a balls of a man about half your size.
Out of respect for your late mother, I'm gonna let that one go. My advice? Call Limehouse, get your cooler full of cash, and get out of here. Let's go. You thought our stormtroopers get what you needed?
Yes, Mr. Dunham, and on behalf of the grateful nation,
Go to hell.
my officer service would like to thank you for your troubles.
Mr. Napier, it's Sheriff Napier, at least until next week, which means you two are in some seriously deep shit. Well, I'd be less concerned about the shit we're in, and more concerned about what you're going to have to do to stay alive till your term ends. You don't scare me. I ain't some half-wit gun thug that you think you can just so we're clear, I ain't some half-wit gun thug neither. What do you want? Robert Claus just killed 2 men under my protection. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Whether he did it out of spite or stupidity, I'm not sure, but what I am sure of is that you're the one who told me who to hit. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Just like I'm sure you're gonna be the one to tell me how to find him.
You won't count it?
No, not if it's still adding up to 46 and change or whatever.
What made you change your mind?
All right, gentlemen, we have reason to believe this money represents ill-gotten gains and is therefore seizable by the Marshal's Service under Title 18, Part 1, Chapter 46 of the U.S. Legal Code.
That right there, that would be my money.
You want it back? All you gotta do is show a court the legal means by which you obtained it.
May I go?
No, actually, I'm afraid you both are going to have to stay with us while we wait for a warrant to go up into Nobles.
Wouldn't want you to be tempted to tip your friends we were coming.
Have a seat. I'll handle this.
U.S. Marshals, get your hands where I can see them. Step to the car.
Day when I would have said, nobody could stealth me.
Yeah, what happened? Lose your edge or just realize you weren't that good to begin with?
Maybe a little both. But sooner or later,
Old age humbles us all. Well, look at that. Concealed weapon.
That's not good for a convicted felon.
Would you pull my rap sheet?
Educated guess. You want to tell us what's going on here?
Why don't you be more specific?
There's quarrels in that apartment.
Why did you guys just walk away, let nature take its course?
Yeah, why don't you shut the hell up?
Not like the world wouldn't be a better place.
This is not Detroit.
If I didn't warn you.
Why would he go to Holland? I told you. He barely speaks to me. Now please let me go.
U.S. Marshals, put that weapon down. Hands behind your head. Put the weapon down.
I'm walking out of here.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
You want to see this kid's insides?
That ain't gonna happen either.
Give me a chance to get to my gun. Maybe this could be our time.
My leg, goddamn! On your bellies, hands behind your head. Where's Quarles?
He's not here.
Move! Where is he? Where's Quarles?
What do you mean?
I mean, where is he?
I don't know. I thought he'd be here, damn it.
He told you he'd be here.
Why would he tell us anything?
You work for the man, do you not?
Where do you get this from?
Theo Tonin sent a couple of guys down here to take out the trash. You don't think that's something you might have mentioned before? You ever get the feeling God's laughing at you?
Why? Just because we shot the guy that's looking to kill the guy that you're just dying to see dead?
Honestly, we should have used a condom. We got distracted.
Honestly, we've been together for a while, so
Getting tested never really crossed my mind.
I know I should get tested for HIV, but honestly,
I'm afraid to find out.
Honestly, I should ask him about his HIV status, but
what if he gets weird about it?
Honestly, no one wants to think about HIV, but there are things that everyone can do to help protect their sexual health.
It starts with condoms and getting regularly tested for HIV and other STIs, so you know your status.
And talk honestly with a healthcare provider about your sexual health and all your prevention options.
If you're HIV negative, you and your healthcare provider can decide if PrEP may be right for you. PrEP means routinely taking prescription medicine before you're exposed to HIV to help reduce your chances of getting it.
Be honest with your partner. Talk to them about their HIV status. When you do, it can help you both be more protected.
I'm gonna get tested and find out about all of my prevention options.
Because honestly,
our health is worth protecting.
Do you?
Mr. Quarles. Dare I even hope that you have come to settle your tab?
Actually, I'm looking for a place to lay low for a while.
Lay low while you figure a way to square things with your friends in Detroit.
Is that a guess? Because that's a good one.
You know, I think we could see clear to extend our hospitality. But that would put you critically in our debt. You see that?
Of course.
You also see that it is not wise to let a man get so far into debt without insisting he first settle the debt already owed.
Thank you kindly.
Well, that's a good start. When you think I'm gonna be getting the rest of it?
Bag's not empty yet.
Do I look like a drug dealer to you?
That's pretty smart, holding all your meetings in a place like this. Smell of blood in the air. Plus, it gives you an excuse to hold a knife in your hand.
There's no knife in my hand now, Mr. Quarles. Now, you seem like a resourceful man. I'm sure you'll find a way to turn that bag into something I'd happily take off your hands. And when you do, you know where to find me.
Good day, Mr. Limehouse.
Mr. Quarles.
Sheriff, this is Kismet. I was just about to call you.
Is that a fact? How come?
Well, it turns out I need a place to unload the spoils of my earlier endeavors.
Why I called?
You have an idea for me? I do.
But I want to make sure after I tell you, I don't ever hear from your sorry ass again.
Sheriff, trust me, the pleasure will be all mine.
All right. There's a whorehouse, but they also deal to the Johns. They'll be able to take whatever you got. It's called Audrey's.
Audrey's. Bye-bye.
All right, you got 30 seconds. I'm on vacation. I'm having a sandwich.
Mr. Tillman, I wanted to just make sure you were aware of the situation down here.
You mean that my guys got snatched by the marshals before they could get to Quarles? Yeah, I'm aware of it. What's your name again?
Duffy, sir.
Duffy. Duffy, yeah, I think I remember my son Sammy mentioning you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Sammy's an impressive young man.
He's a moron. What do you want?
Well, I was wondering, sir, do you intend on sending more men down here to...
To kill Bobby Quarles? Yeah, I plan on sending more. I loved him like a son. But he wasted my money, threatened my actual son, and that other shit. Jesus.
Well, that's the thing, sir. I don't know if your money has been wasted. Bobby was onto something down here, and just because he's gone off track, no reason to turn your back on the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. So when Quarles is gone, you want to step up. Is that about right?
Yes.
No.
Okay, may I ask why, sir?
I don't know you. I'll tell you what. You deliver Quarles. Show me you can get things done. The price I gave those other assholes was 100,000 dead. 200 if Sammy gets a chance to talk to him about putting a gun in his face. You know Bobby like I do. He'll settle for the 100.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Town. I'll be in touch.
You hope.
Hi.
Hi. I think we're about to have us some fun.
Don't you think he looks like that guy from the Butterfly movie?
The one about the time traveler?
No, the one about the, prison island or whatever.
Ladies, as much as I would love to get to the bottom of who it is that you think that I look like, and all the kinds of fun that we could be having together, the reason that I'm here is because the Mongoloid tending bar inside said this is the place where I can find the guy who runs a joint. Yeah? Anything? No, don't you go anywhere. Where the hell have you been?
Spent the last 2 hours as a guest of the U.S. Marshal Service.
Let me guess. Our friend Deputy Givens has been tangling with a couple of Detroit's finest.
How is it you know that?
I saw him bracing one in front of my building. A guy named Sarno. It's nice to know at least that Theo cares enough to send the very best. Did you give him my address?
Didn't see as I had much choice.
I don't blame you. I know Sarno. He gets people to talk.
The only thing anyone's telling him at the moment is you have the right to remain silent.
Well, I'll have to thank Deputy Givens when I see him next.
I thought you were going to kill him next.
Time you see him. What's the price they put in my head?
They didn't say.
Strip him. Keep that chain long. Try to keep him from shitting the bed. I trust when he wakes up, you ladies will find a way to keep him from thinking about how to escape his predicament.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Anyone there?
Who is this?
My name's not your concern. Mr. Wynn Duffy. Your concern is for the fate of the man who's stolen this here.
Is he alive? It was hard to tell.
Oh, he's alive. Do you want him to stay that way?
You know, that's a very good question, Mr. Crowder.
Well, I don't believe I told you my name.
It's not hard to put together the pieces of that particular jigsaw puzzle.
Well, I hear my guest here's worth some money. How much?
3 dead, 200 alive.
Well, I suppose a clever man might underreport that bounty, trying to keep a bigger share than what he gives his partner.
Are we partners now?
Well, as far as this goes.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Duffy, can I trust you to find your way down to Harlan?
Yeah, you can trust me to do that, Mr. Crowder. Would you say you'd be willing just to kill him to eliminate any chance of his wriggling free?
Well, as we speak, he's unconscious, being stripped naked and chained to a bed. I think we can handle him.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
You have to go through this every time? It's exhausting.
Seems we agree on most of the particulars.
Well, good. You might get out here in time to go join the raid team.
Raid team?
Tim and Rachel got a line on that missing Bennett money. Already recovered $46,000 of it. They're just waiting for a warrant for the rest.
What's a warrant for?
This church down in Noble's Holler. Apparently it's under the floorboard.
I'll pass.
What do you mean pass? Need that money, Raylan.
I know, Art, but there's nothing under that church. It's an old story.
You find it then.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go down to Harlan County, talk to the outgoing sheriff, see if he can get us any info on Quarles. And if along the way I trip over $3 million, I'll bring it back to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good to go.
Now you can go. Oh, no. Now you can go. We insist.
Don't tell me you're fool enough to believe there's money under the church.
I told you, man, we got this on, it's like stone cold eyewitness authority.
Then your stone cold eyewitness authority is either lying or old. Limehouse hasn't used the church in years.
Well, then, what is he using now?
What makes you think I tell you?
Think that you would tell me because you want me to help you get yourself a real sweet piece of my money, man. I don't really see any other reason for you to be standing around here talking, man.
Man won't let us change with the times. Think you might have had experience dealing with someone like that yourself.
So, where is my money, man?
You really willing to go all the way on this?
Have you been paying attention, man? I would rather die trying to get it than die because I don't have it, man.
All right, then. We gonna need a crew. Can't use anyone from the Nobles. They'll stay with me once Limehouse is gone, but they won't go against him directly.
Don't tell me you want me to call Roger, man.
No,
That's the last thing, man.
No. We gonna need someone with particular skills.
guarantee you ain't gonna like it. His initials are Boyd Crowder.
I know what I want to do today. I've been working so hard, it's time to play. Gonna get up, get out, and do my thing. Make a big old scene and get swept away. Hey,
When you're with Amex, you're VIP and MVP. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Just look at this place. I mean, look at all these people. It's entirely possible you'll come with 3 friends and leave with 4 more. It's golf. It's not golf. It's top golf.
Sit. Hard.
Get 100 Plus Live TV for $49.99 per month for 3 months and take control of how you watch. Good morning, America. No long-term contract. You can do whatever you want.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Love that.
No hidden fees. Wow. No funky equipment. Great.
We've got you covered.
Let's go. With over 90 live channels, never miss a second of your favorite live sports and shows. Get this limited time deal now. Go to hulu.com/live-tv.
Previously on Justified, Maggie Bennett may have a sizable amount of money socked away.
You gonna ask, do I have it?
She's gonna ask if you knew where she kept it.
Where's my money, man?
We gonna need someone with particular skills. His initials are Boyd Crowder.
I wanna show you something.
Dickie Bennett's gonna pay for that.
How long have you been taking those? Maybe it is time you leave Kentucky.
I got nowhere else to go.
You deliver Quarrel. Show me and get things done. Price I gave those other assholes
It was 100,000 dead, 200 if Sammy gets a chance to talk to him about putting a gun in his face.
Thank you, Mr. Town. I'll be in touch.
Well, I hear my guest here's worth some money.
Would you say you'd be willing just to kill him to eliminate any chance of his wriggling free?
I think we can handle him.
Well, it turns out I need a place to unload the spoils of my earlier endeavor.
There's a whorehouse, but they also deal to the Johns. It's called Audrey's.
Hi.
I think we're about to have us some fun.
What's the price they put in my head?
Check me out. I'm gangster and shit.
Gun so little it's like a lady's pistol. What do you reckon at 25?
Looks like a little 9mm.
32 caliber ACP.
32's good. Close range anyway.
Hollow points. They get inside you and they bounce around till there's nothing left but paste. Don't suppose I could have that back. Or maybe my pants?
I'm afraid I can't help you out there. We're supposed to keep you company till the boss comes back. Said to keep you comfortable.
Comfortable? Is this part of being comfortable?
No, but that bottle next to you is.
something here. Enough to get us all comfortable. What do you say, ladies?
Let's do this.
How much?
200 alive, half of that for a dead man.
And he is alive.
Got him chained like a junkyard dog at Cat Minerva's trailer. Got Jimmy standing guard.
Cat and Minerva's trailer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably should check with the proprietors.
How do we deliver them?
Frankfurt having connections to Detroit, headed down south as we speak. 200 logs to get rid of that pain in our balls. That's a nice play, boy. Well, we still got to do a 50-50 split with this fella named Duffy, but it does kill 2 birds. I'm proud of you, son. Well, Arlo, thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
And what does it mean coming from me?
Well, now, baby, I think you know.
Y'all open?
Well, Errol, did you come all the way down here for a drink?
Not exactly, sir. Not as such.
Well, what can we do for you?
I come bearing the man seeking audience, if you have him.
Well, we take all kinds. Bring him in.
Stand up for it, man. Man, son, can't breathe in there.
You need to breathe, Dickie.
You want to breathe, honey?
Tell you something, son. Ain't enough money in this whole goddamn world. You understand me?
Huh? You understand? Look, boy, that boy's mama died. She died holding close to $3.2 million in cash now. The only way you got a prayer and ever lay hands on that money is between us two right here.
Boyd. He knew what he was walking into when he came in here. Now I'm curious to hear whatever possessed him.
Boy, you don't finish this pile of donkey shit. I'll do it myself.
No, you'll hear him out and then we'll decide.
Hey, Bobby, this boy killed Helen. Just because you suddenly got juices in your heart, all forgiven.
I hadn't forgot, and he ain't forgiven. Nor has he hobbled out of here alive yet. Now you say you got some money. Now would be a good time to start talking about it.
On this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off who wants some. I'm fighting for my soul. God, get at you, boy. You try to go God, fall back. I go hard on this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off who wants some. I see them long, hard times to come. Ready to treat your moderate to severe eczema? Adbry helps calm eczema for clearer skin and reduce itch for the long term. Don't use if you're allergic to Adbry. Serious reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis. Tell your doctor about any worsening eye problems, including eye pain or changes in vision, parasitic infection, or if you are scheduled to receive any vaccines.
I see the difference from head to toe.
We've got your back. Ask your doctor about Adbry. Get Hulu Plus Live TV for $49.99 per month for 3 months and take control of how you watch.
Good morning, America.
With over 90 live channels, never miss a second of your favorite live sports and shows. Get this limited time deal now. Go to hulu.com/live-tv.
Pick up. Gotta go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
My favorite color is
Up and down, up, down, down.
Because it's like a family thing.
Leave running behind. The new turbocharged Volkswagen Atlas does life beautifully.
Luxury your way, every day. Bold, effortless, everyday classics. Luxury, that's yours for the taking.
Embrace your style with brilliant earth.
Reunity. Here's to a refreshing break. Here's to unleashing the fizzy excitement and to easy flowing conversation. Reuniti, the refreshing, sweet, and easy to drink Italian wine. Reunite with delight.
Sheriff Napier, I still call you that, right? So you're still wearing the uniform.
I won the election. The office is in contention. You'd be here if you didn't need something. What the hell you want?
Looking for Robert Quarles.
Never heard of him.
He's from Detroit. He financed your re-election campaign.
You know, if you know so much, how come you can't find him yourself? You're the marshal, isn't that what you do?
Yeah, it is. And this is how we do it.
You got any idea what it's like running local law enforcement in this county?
Some I'd expect.
No, you don't. At the end of the day, you truck off to Lexington or wherever the hell you go. Put it all in your rearview mirror. I go home right up to that holler, and let me tell you, son, this shit follows me home like a three-legged dog.
You've been doing this long enough, you should know to pick better partners.
Oh, so now you're gonna start in on me, too. Dragging in my financiers, starting all that forensic accounting bullshit.
Yeah, that's FBI and Treasury. Marshals don't give a shit who paid who.
Then why the hell are you here?
I told you, I'm looking for Robert Quarles. Trying to send you home with one less problem on your mind. Now, do you know where he is or not?
Last I heard, he was hanging out at a joint called Audrey's, looking to sell off some pills. Deputy, you get a chance to put some bullets in that toe-headed son of a bitch? Sure be nice if anyone came from me.
Suck it down, Caddy! Own that shit, girl!
Too much for the lady to handle.
I can handle anything you dish out for me.
You ever see Platoon?
The movie with the old people where they go to outer space.
That's Cocoon. Platoon's the... Come here. Here, put your arm in this. Don't be scared. Step right up. Put her in there.
You trim my tooth, asshole!
I'm sorry, I just want to make it feel like that. Try me. Try me. That's it. That's it. That's it. Bye-bye.
Really? How do you get a shotgun?
You didn't bring any shells.
No shit.
Who's next on the shotgun train?
Oh, I got my ticket right here.
Next stop, Highland Park.
Party's over, assholes.
Over? It just started. Just point yourself in any direction and dive right in, son.
We got paying customers inside waiting on mouths to get in there and blow them.
Do you have to be such a dick? We can't just leave one of them here for me.
You need me to remind you how you come to have that chain there?
Maybe I'll nod off like a coyote. Come back, find you, and shoot you in your face.
There's enough ice in here, you probably never feel it. And then, I wouldn't have to babysit your crazy ass anymore. Go-go! 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to finish your smoke, then you better get inside, start smoking something else. Crazy bitches.
5 minutes!
And you noise out of that filthy horn mouth of yours, and I'll rip her head off with this chain. Do you understand?
Jimmy, get in here. I think he's having some kind of seizure. Come on!
Look, I'm just telling you what I know.
You're saying after all this time, Limehouse is keeping that money in a safety deposit box at a bank.
Well, you got to keep it somewhere, doesn't it? This is the 21st century. We haven't been burying money under churches for a long time now.
Why now?
Mr. Limehouse moves the money around all the time. Kind of a shell game. I heard him say he's gonna move things around again tomorrow.
Which bank?
Gallatin, down there in Benham. You know it?
I have some familiarity with it.
Meaning you robbed it.
Got no qualms about robbing it again.
Well, then we need to go on and...
We ain't got any kind of crew to go after a bank job. Say we do both of them. Have done with it.
Worth $3.2 million seeing us bleed on your floor?
It is to me.
Errol, just give us a moment, please.
Take all the time you need.
Hey, I need you to take Arlo down and reconnoiter the bank. Try to get access